guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing this gorga day? I'm currently devastated because I took down all my Halloween decor. I should have Christmas decor behind me right now, but I don't, because guess what? I'm being a lazy perra. Should I just keep the Halloween stuff year round? Like, I was kind of wondering, I was like, should I just put little Christmas hats on the pumpkins? Like, I really was contemplating, but I said, you know what? It's time to take it down, baby. You're in December. The pumpkins are gone. And it feels empty behind me. It really does. Anyway, you guys, today's video, we're going to be judging. You guys know I love to judge. We're going to be judging and rating holiday gift sets. We're going to be rating and judging holiday gift sets today. We're going to be, how I'm going to do is I'm going to say a gift set that I actually think is worth the money, worth the coin, that I'm like, oh, this is actually a really good gift set, worth it. And then right after that, I'm going to say one that I do not think is worth it, that I do not think you spend your money on. Again, this is just going to be my personal preference, my personal opinion, based off of my knowledge and prowess. Being in this industry for so damn long, it's been 84 years.
It's been 84 years.
So I'm just going to do that. And I want you guys, if you guys are going to buy gift sets for the holidays, because that's a very popular time to buy gift sets, I want them to be really good. I want them to be a great value for your buck. I want them to be something that you really will enjoy, as well as like as a gift that you can give someone and be like, oh my god, I gave him such a great gift because it's such a good value. I created this like little thing. I screenshotted a bunch of things online from Sephora, from Ulta, from everywhere. Just sets I thought were great and sets I thought were not great. I'm like, girl, don't even waste your money. Don't even waste your time. I love these brands, by the way, but it's just my, honest, humble opinion of what I think. And I'm not trying to shred any brand. I'm not trying to shred any opinion. I'm not trying to shred you if you like the set. Babe, buy the set. Buy the set if you want the set. So that's what today's video is going to be. As always, if you guys don't like this video, if you guys don't like me, please don't like watching. You'll do with that. But if you guys do like this video, if you guys like when we judge for the holidays, I love to judge. If you guys like the gays,
Well, yes.
give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Hit that subscribe button. Yo, hit the subscribe. I know you want to. Yes, you. Yes, you. Hit subscribe and a like while you're there. You're already down there. Hit a like as well. Let's go and get started on our holiday gift guide. First things first, we're going to start off is with the Nars Invite Only Mini Afterglow Liquid Blush Set. It's 3 liquid blush sets of the Afterglows for $45. It is currently on sale now at Sephora for $31. So they knocked it down 15 bucks. So clearly, not clearly, but it might not just have been as doing well as they thought it would be. The reason I'm going to say I think you should go ahead and pass on this set is because I feel like the Afterglows, the liquid blushes, they are more on the sheerer side. They're more sheer to buildable to medium. So I don't think that you would need 3 is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like a lot of times those kind of liquid blushes that are very more on the sheer side, they look the same. Babe, they look the same on the cheek. I feel like you only really see a difference when it's like a medium coverage blush or a like full coverage blush. That's when you can see like, oh shit, this is different. This is different. So I don't really think that this set is worth the coin at $45. Is it worth the coin at $31? If you want them, anything here is going to be worth the coin if you want it at the end of the day. Like, if you want a stocking stuffer, if you want to just kind of like get it, break it apart, give it to different people, that would be great too. But for me, if you're getting all 3 just for yourself to try them out, I don't think it's worth the money. I really don't. Okay, now moving on to a set I do think is worth it. This is from Too Faced, which we're going to talk about Too Faced in this as well, because they are the holiday sets girlies, and we will be diving in onto them as well. But there's one that I do like. There's one set that they did for this year that I'm like, this is actually cute. I would totally buy this myself. I really, really enjoy it. So this is the Warm and Spicy Hangover Pillow Balm Lip Set. The reason I would suggest this is because I'm obsessed with the pillow balms from Too Faced. I think they're very, very good. It's a trio of 3 of them, and it's a limited edition like holiday version of it, and it's on sale for $17. You get 3 of them for 17 bucks. They are smaller size. They're not going to be the full size ones. They're going to be like more like probably like that big. It's a good intro if you want to try the Too Faced Hangover Balms. I think they're fantastic. I have gone through so many of them. I like sleep in them sometimes. I think they're great. I truly do. I would not rave about them the way I do if I didn't. And they're on sale. So at first it was 34 bucks, and I was like, no, not for 34 bucks. Not 3 minis for 34. That's crazy. But for 17 on Ulta for 17 bucks with a $51 value to try 3 of them, I actually think that's pretty fucking good. If it wasn't on sale, no. But on sale for 17? Yeah. Speaking of Too Faced, let's dive into something I don't think that's worth the money. Okay, next one is gonna be the okay, so Too Faced, I feel like they're known for like their holiday sets, right? But they've also been like kind of clowned through the years for being like, this holiday set that y'all came out with, not the same quality as things that you've created in the past. Maybe they fixed that, maybe they haven't. I'm not even sure myself, to be quite honest. I'd have to go out and buy some holiday sets. I haven't gotten holiday sets from them in a while. Maybe they stopped sending them in PR. Have you seen people get them in PR? I haven't. Regardless, so there's this one that's the Let It Snow Globes 3-piece eyeshadow palette gift set. Are they cute? Yes. Do I think they're adorable? Yes, I think that they always do an adorable job. But I don't think that for $54, oh, it's on sale now for $27. If you want to get it to break it up to kind of give a palette like as a stocking stuffer or like different little gifts, like if you want to give away to different friends, for $27, I can think that's actually very reasonable in comparison. But I don't think that the quality will match the normal Too Faced quality, which is usually really good. Like the chocolate palettes, I don't think it's going to be the same as that. They usually don't feel as good. They feel more cardboardy. They feel cheaper made usually during the holidays. It's $54 and it says that the value is $306. And I said, where? The Let It Snow Globes 3-piece eyeshadow palette gift set value is $306 for $54. I don't believe it. I feel like they inflated that to make it look like, damn, look at the freaking set that we just did. Look at that shit. Like, we're fucking giving discounts, boots. And that's not the case. Like, that's just absolutely not the case. So I wouldn't really feed into the holiday palette sets vibes because they just don't like ever feel as good. Like, have you guys noticed that? Like, I feel like it's not just Too Faced. I feel like a lot of brands will create things for the holidays that just seem a lot more subpar when it comes to their palettes and their powders. Because it's kind of easy to switch out a powder lab. You're kind of like, oh, okay, like let's switch that shit out. Whereas like, for example, the Pillow Lip Balm, I'm like, oh, that's like your guys' like staple formula. You guys are probably not going to change it because it's going to be very obvious. So, which you would think that they would not change the shadow ones too because it would be pretty freaking obvious. But, you know, sometimes they do. Each one of these palettes, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shadows and one like highlighter or blush, is $102 for one. There must be a typo because that's absolutely delusion. Speaking of Too Faced, we're already here, so might as well just kind of shred. Mary Mary Makeup Face and Eye Palette Gift Set retailed for $48, which seemed like a pretty decent price point for a palette like this. Now it's on sale for $24. So I don't know if they've been, you know, selling them like they used to, but I would say at least this in comparison looks so much more worth it than those like little trios. That is more bang for your buck for $24. Like it's like, oh, okay, like that actually seems like more worth it if you wanted it for yourself. Again, I just am not a huge advocate for holiday palettes that I don't know. I just feel like a lot of brands don't do it as good as they usually do. Like they almost like mass produce it in a different way. They don't use like their same lab. They're trying to get it for a cheaper price because usually they're going to go cheaper prices because it's a holiday. So people want to be like, bitch, I want to get a deal. So this, I'm like, are they going to get a deal though? Brands, they want the best value for the buck, right? So they're going to put products out at the end of the year, but they know they need to be cheaper to hit these like goals that people have. They want to spend less money. So they're going to create products and kind of, I feel like a lot of them will cheapen out on the quality to make it priced less of what they're spending. So it's like they can make it the same prices as usual, but they're spending a lot less on it because they'll cheapen out on the quality. I think my conspiracy, allegedly. Now we're moving on to a thing that I actually think is so freaking sickening. Like I really do think this is absolutely worth it for sure. This is the 30-second Smolder Shadow and Liner Trio from Tarte. These are the quick sticks. So listen, there's going to be like a kind of champagne color, a brown color, and a dark brown color. This guy originally retailed for $36, which I already thought was a great steal. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely, I'll get it. Now it's on sale for $25 with a $78 value. The quick sticks and liners are so good. They last a long time. The liners are super creamy. I really, really genuinely enjoy them a lot. So when I saw that they were on sale for 3 of them for $25, I said, that's good. Quick stick, usually one quick stick is $26. So the fact that you get 3 for $25, that's boots. They're already really good quality. Like, I really like the liner and shadow thing. I mean, mind you, they last a long time. You need to move quick with them because they will dry down pretty quickly to last longer. The faster the dry down, notoriously, the longer it's gonna last. Have you guys ever noticed that? That's like some of the ingredients in the formulations. Like when it comes to liquid lips and things like this, the faster it dries down, usually the longer it's gonna last, because there's like the more alcohol in it. They're like, baby, dry that shit up. We want that shit to last long. So I just think that this one from Tarte is really great. And then also, speaking of Tarte as well, I'm just gonna throw this in the, I think is a great set category. The Tarte Best of Maracuja Juicy Lips set is like 4 of the Maracujas for $40. Honey, that's a good ass set. They're very creamy, they're very smooth, they give a gorgeous shine to the lips, they're very hydrating. I think that 4 for $40 is so slay, because I think each of them is like $20. So it's like you're saving like 50% if you get the 4. I think that's a really good deal. I think it's actually a steal. I feel like I've seen it on like TikTok before, where people are like promoting it, like, look you guys, 4 for $40. Like very like just random ass people being like, I got the 4 for $40 set, and they put like their little commission link to get some coin. Those videos crack me up, I'm not gonna lie. But I do actually feel, for the value, that's a good set. I think these two, when it comes to Tarte's value sets that they did for the holidays, these are the best two. Some of them I'm like kind of like, okay, like whatever, like some of the palette stuffs, it's like but these two, the liner trio and this quad of the Maracuja Juicies, bitch. Okay, so now to something I do not think that's worth the coin. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Beautifying Lip and Cheek Secrets set. This set is $54, which is like, you know, a pretty penny for 3 minis and 1 full size at an $84 value. So the thing is, Pillow Talk, very gorgeous color, super, I mean, it's like, I think their most famous shade, right, of lipstick is Pillow Talk. So I already don't like the liquid highlighter and like the sponge. Don't like it, not my vibe. The glosses are kind of like very much whatever. They're not like my favorite kind of gloss. I like different kind of gloss formulas more than this one. The lip liner is a mini. Great lip liner formula, but it's just a small size. The only thing that's a full size is the Pillow Talk lipstick. For $54, dude. Like, I just don't think that's worth the coin. I really don't. I really don't. Especially since I don't really like 2 of the 4 products. Like, they're not like things I would honestly use. And when I was scrolling through, this one had a rating of 3 out of 5 stars. They weren't shredding it, but they were just kind of like not really worth it. Like, the minis are just not worth it. And I agree. Like, I don't think that the mini lip liner is worth it. The mini gloss and the mini cheek thing, I'm like, no. And the only full size is the lipstick? I just don't think it's worth the coin. I really don't. One I do think is actually worth the value, and I think is a really good set, is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer and Dewy Setting Spray Makeup Set. The reason I think it's a good thing is because the full-size Hydro Grip Primer is $38, right? This set is $40, so you get a full-size one. So for $2 more, you get a full-size one. You get a setting spray, not this size, you get like the half size, and you get a full-size makeup bag for $2 more. So you're literally already doing, if you just want to get the Milk Primer, like if you're like, oh, in the mood, you wanted that primer in general, which is a great primer, you want to get that, girl, get the freaking set. You literally get the primer for $2 more. You get a makeup bag, a nice one, and you get a half-size setting spray for free, essentially, for $1 each. So that one I just thought in general was a really smart gift set to do, because it's already like their most popular. I feel like the Hydro Grip line is like some of their most popular stuff for Milk. I like you if you're in the mood, if you needed that, like I think that is actually the tea and nothing but the tea, so help me God. So next we have this thing that I just don't think is worth it. Another non-worth. This is from Fresh, and I like Fresh. Like I really do. I think the brand has beautiful things. This is their Tint and Treat Lip Care Set. Okay, so there's 3 extreme minis of their lip, like the lip care, right? Which are like one of their most famous things. Like they're absolutely incredible. They're so amazing. I really like them myself. Apparently the formulation was changed, and it was originally $26 with a $40 value, which in general is like not a huge value or saving. And the formulation is kind of switched up. Like it's not as good. It's more drying, not as silky when you're going on. And I just don't think it's worth it. Like I really don't. I don't think that this set's worth it for those tiny minis. Like they're like literally like this big. Girl, I just don't think it's that good, especially if the formulation is different. And it could be because it's the holidays. They could have been like just doing like a little mini ass, like we don't even care about this set, like whatever. It's not gonna be the same formulation. Who knows? Hearsay, allegedly, in my opinion. I don't think that's worth it. I think they're cute. I think that if you like the Fresh lip treatments, get the lip treatment, like the original one. Just get that one. Do not like rely on the minis for the holiday sets, because I know that it's tricky because it looks cute as hell. They want to trick ya, allegedly. This Tatcha mini favorites set I think is so slay. So it retails for $68, which is a pretty penny, I'm not gonna lie. But it's a $118 value, one, and you get 6 products in it. Are they minis? Yes, you're gonna be getting like mini size products. But this is gonna be, I feel like, a great intro set in general to Tatcha. Because it's honestly like their famous things. Like you get the cleansing oil, the essence, you get the dewy skin cream, the rice wash, the water cream, and the deep cleanse. All that for $68, and they're minis, absolutely. But I think that if you've been interested in trying out Tatcha and you're like, I wonder like what a good line from Tatcha would be, or a good set that I can try from Tatcha, this would be the best one. And it comes with a mega bag. So I feel like the Tatcha mini favorites is a really good one. I really do. That one, because like sometimes the skincare sets, I'm like, diva. This one, I'm like, because Tatcha is notoriously expensive. They're a pricier brand. I love Tatcha. I use the dewy skin cream all the time. I use the essence. I use the washes. I really like the brand a ton, and these are like their favorites. Like these are their top products. So you know you're not gonna like be screwed. I'm really not mad. Do you know what I am mad about though? One that I'm mad about, a brand. Oh god, this brand. I love this brand so much. Ugh. This is the Youth to the People, the Youth system. So we have an entire like little system here, which I think is nice because you do get a good amount of products in it. But it's the value size for me that I'm like, girl, it's not big of enough value, I don't think. So this retails for $59, almost $60 with a value of $76. So it's like you get $16 off for tiny minis. Like these are like little ass. These are babies. These are babies. So I love Youth to the People. I think their skincare is so freaking fire. I love their kale cleanser. I've gone through like 3 of them. So good. I love the the air whipped moisturizer. They have a lot of good stuff. Okay, they really do. But I just don't think that this system really is worth it. Oh my god, there was another one that I was like, let me just throw this one in there. This is the Youth to the People Youth Stacks Daily Skin Health and Way for Pores and Oiliness. And it's a moisturizer and the cleanser. It's $20 with a $22 value. I think it's like things like that where it's like when the value is so small for the sets, I'm like, why buy the set? What is the point? Why are we here? So I just feel like, to me, I feel like the value should have just been a little better. Like for example, the youth stack, it should have been like $15 instead of $20. I usually just feel like when the value isn't high when it comes to these sets, it's like, what's the point of doing the set? Like I just don't even get it. For minis with not a high value, I don't get it. And I literally love Youth to the People. I'm obsessed with their products, but that one I just don't think that's worth it. Okay, one hair care set that I think is absolutely lovely and absolutely insane that I'm like, yes, sister, yes. This is the Living Proof Plump Up the Volume Discovery hair kit. I'm not a hair girly, so I don't really have any hair things in this category. Like in general, like I don't have a lot of hair wrecks or like hair things. I'm like, yeah, this is it. This is great because I don't really have long hair and I don't feel like as comfortable unless I'm talking about products that are really like plumping and volumizing and giving thickness and fullness. That is what I know. I know about thickness and volume because I want thickness and volume. So this set I thought was, this is $35 for this set, and it's a $68 value, so it's a really, really great value, almost like 50% off. So you get the full shampoo, full conditioner, the minis, the dry volume and texture spray, which is my favorite like texturizing spray. You guys know this. And then we have the Perfect Hair Day. Is that the cream? Is that the creme? They're minis, of course. They're not going to be full-size products. They're going to be like, like this big size. But I think that if you guys wanted to try something that was for volume and texture, and like that is the goal, is giving you volume if you have fine-ass hair, this is a set I would recommend. I love the Living Proof dry texture volume plump up line. I think it's really, really great. So this is one I was like, oh bitch, this is sickening, and it's clean at Sephora. So that was a set that I was like, yeah. Okay, next we have one that I'm not a fan of. One that I'm just kind of like, oh girl, y'all could have there and that gone. So I think I'm gonna do several of the Sephora favorites. So they'll do like these random little bags, right, with a bunch of products in it, and it's like from different brands, minis from different brands that they can kind of throw in there. Sometimes a full size in there, but that's essentially what it is. It's like the Sephora favorites, and they'll kind of lump together products from all over. There's this one that's the Sephora Favorites Glitz and Glam makeup set that is $49 with a $128 value, so it's a high value, but I still think that it's not worth it even with the value, because y'all, it's just the products in there I'm not like 100% on because they are so many, like ferociously many. I think the only thing in there that's not like mini is the lashes, and maybe the LYS like cream blush might be great. Like the brands are nice. You have Glossier, you have Kosas, Iconic London, Ilia, you have Benefit, like Huda. You have good brands in there, don't get me wrong. But the thing is, because they're so small, like these minis are like mini. They're not deluxe minis, you know? And for 49 bucks, I'm like, it's not worth it. Like, I don't think that it's worth the coin. Like, why even spend money on this if they're that small and you're gonna use it after like 3 tries? Like, I just don't think that it's as practical when it comes to this set, the Sephora Favorites Glitz and Glam makeup set. I don't think that's good, but there is one that I said, oh, I think this is pretty fucking good. I think this is pretty fucking good. This is the Sephora Favorites Holiday Sparkly Clean Beauty Kit. I thought this was actually kind of slay. So I'm gonna read off what this set has. So it has a Merit lightweight lipstick, full size, berry brown. We have a Rose Ink lash lengthening serum mascara, mini. We have a Say Beauty dewy blush, full size. We have a Freck Beauty Cactus Water Cleansing Lactic Acid, a deluxe size. Then we have a full size of the Calorie Glaze and Infused No Burn Plumping Lip Gloss. Oh. And then we have a full size Kosas Brow Clear. So it's $42 for a $124 value. The value is very high on this one. The discrepancy is big and it's clean beauty. So I do think that this is a set that I'm like, oh, this is actually one that's good. I was reading the reviews on it. People enjoyed it. However, people did say that sometimes they were getting the Cali Ray gloss. Like there was a slit in it, and so it was leaking. So you have to be careful of that. So if you see this set, you better fucking, in the store, you better, Cali Ray, you leaking? You need to make sure. I also will say that I do think that the Sephora Favorites Holiday Lip Set is nice as well. It's $127 value for 45 bucks. And you do get 4 full-size products in there, which I do think is really, really great as well. If you wanted like a lip set, you get like a full-size Patrick Ta, full-size Charlotte Tilbury lip liner, a full-size Rare Beauty lip, a full-size Glossier gloss. Like, I think that one is actually a really good set too. But just don't get trapped and sucked into the sets, like, unless they have a good amount of full-size in there. One thing I do not think is going to be worth the coin is this Sephora Collection Blockbuster Multi-Use Makeup Palette with a bunch of creams and powder products. It retails for $36. It's now on sale for $22. Now that it's 22 bucks, the value is obviously higher. It's better than what it once was. I would only recommend giving something like this to like a child though. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is giving more kids makeup. It's a huge book of shadows, cream lippies, highlightery products. Like there's a bunch of things in there. And it's definitely giving, like, if you want to give your little daughter something, makeup-y for Christmas, it's only 22 bucks and it's from Sephora. So it's like, oh, like, look at me, I got you some Sephora goodies, But overall, if it's like a grown-up who's like, oh my god, I love this, like, I love the color story is not good, by the way. The color story is not cute. It's so all over the place. It's not good. There's no pan appeal. Not my vibe whatsoever, and I don't think it's worth it unless you're buying it for a child. Dead ass. Like, unless you're buying that for a chiquito niñito, do not get that set, divas. Don't get it. Okay, I'm gonna end it off on a set that I really do like, and I think this is a great value, one that's really, really good. This is the Glow Recipe Fruit Babies Bestsellers Kit. So this one comes with 6 mini products. They're definitely not full size, of course. Like, they're definitely on the minier side. But for $38, you're getting like the best of Glow Recipe samples. If you guys have been interested in trying Glow Recipe, it's a very popular brand. It's a very like hip and current and very like cool. I feel like if you guys have seen Glow Recipe and you're like, damn, I've always wanted to try some of the things, and you wanted to try some stuff, this would be the time to get a set like this because you try so many options. Yes, they're mini. Okay, they're freaking mini, so be aware of that, of course. But for $38, that's actually a pretty good price point for 6 minis. When it comes to skincare, like good skincare that has actually nice high quality skincare. I really like a lot of Glow Recipe products. They have good ass shit, dude. One thing that I would not recommend. So Sephora also has a favorite of a perfume sampler. They have this one, but it's only 6 samples. It's only 6 samples. I like the Glossier one. I like the Kayali one. I like the Valentino one. I do like the fragrances in it. They have usually other sets that give you like 20 options to choose from. So I'm like, where are those sets? They have one that's $85 with a $167 value, which is great compared to the other one that I just said was $85 for a $111 value. You bitches. Like 15 samples to try from, like, that are ranging all over, and you get it. How the samplers work is that you get a fragrance, you try all these samples out, you're like, yes, I like this one, I don't like this one, and you get to turn that like little card into like, hey, I want the 1 ounce of this one instead. So you can turn it in, and then you get that full size fragrance for yourself, I think that that big one is worth it. I click on it and it's gone, so maybe it's sold out. I'm not sure. The small ones, I don't think are worth it because you don't get as many options. You only get that one give you 6 options, girl. 6, unless you want one that's in there. You're like, yeah, I've been wanting that bitch. Sure, absolutely, sickening boots. But if you want to try different things or get a gift for someone to try different things, girl. Same with the cologne one. There's a cologne one that's small that has like 6 samples of the cologne, and there's a big one. It's the same price. It's $85. Both of them are $85. But one of them you get like 15 fragrances to sample, and the other one you get 6 fragrances to sample. That's my personal recommendation. That's my vibe. That's my tea. That's my vibes. And that's it for today's video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys gained a little bit of insight of sets that you guys, if you guys are seeing these sets, it's nice to have someone that can help you be like, okay, these sets are good. These sets are not good. These I think are worth the money. These I don't think are worth the money. Don't think they're worth the value. It's just like too pricey for what it actually is. So this is just my personal humble opinion. I love literally like all these brands I talked about, even if I shaded them a little bit. I didn't mean to. I really didn't mean to. I love you guys. I really, really do. But at the end of the day, this is just what I really think. And that is it. As always, have a great rest of the night or day, wherever you guys are, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye. I love you. I did. I should have, what? Oh my God, I thought that was a web. And so they want the deal, so the deal can happen. You ate those up. Okay, I'll do one more. No, I will not do one more. Should I do one more?